Hey guys, Jamiy here today, and we're looking to playing some more Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, for the first, we are checking out. Today we are checking out Blastoise. I'm gonna say we're not battling anyone right now. I've already done the intro in the battle. Decided I forgot about the intro thing, which I thought, is it really worth doing it? I could just say in the battle, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway, just so I can like give you some specific stats on what it's about. But also, this is the set I'm running for Mega Blastoise. I am running Aura Spear, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Hydro Pump. So those are the moves that I'm running. Also, they can be interchangeable. For example, Hydro Pump could be swapped out for Water Pulse, to then also be boosted by Stab and the ability. I'll tell you the reason why I don't know. But then we have Dragon Pulse, which could technically be swapped out for Ice Beam, because also Dragon Pulse does get increased by the ability, not Stab. But for also Dragon is only good against Dragon. Dragon is only super effective against Dragon, and guess what else is super effective against Dragon? Ice Beam. So Ice Beam technically would be a better idea. Also, it doesn't get boosted, but most Dragon types that you see, like Garchomp, Altaria, Salamence, Dragonite, all are 4 times weak to Ice, which is why technically Ice Beam would be better. Plus, Ice can hit Grass, which you're weak to. It can also hit Flying types, which none of these moves that I'm running right now can hit. So I think technically Ice Beam would be better to use, but I'm going to try Dragon Pulse, and if I don't really like it, I'll swap it to Ice Beam, because also I do have Ice Beam on my team already from Porygon Z. But I'm going to actually quickly look up his Water Pulse. I want to see how much damage Water Pulse can deal. So let's go have a quick look. So then, Water Pulse is a 60 base power move and has a 20% chance of confusing the target. Blastoise, I want to see actually what the ability is called. Is it like Hydro Cannon? I think it's like something like Hydro Cannon, right? Mega Launcher. Close enough, right? I think actually Hydro Cannon is a move. Okay, Mega Launcher increases the power of all Aura and Pulse moves by 50%. The moves boosted by Mega Launcher are Aura Spear, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Origin Pulse, Water Pulse, and Heal Pulse. There's only 6 moves in the game that Mega Launcher only increases. That is like the worst ability ever, because it's very predictable. And guess what? Only 4 of these moves Blastoise can learn, which also have 3 of them, and then Water Pulse. Origin Pulse is only for Kyogre, I believe, and Heal Pulse, there's not too many Pokemon that can learn it, like the Gallade line I think can get it. But yeah, the only Pokemon that gets the same ability as Mega Blastoise is Chloritizer or Clauncher, the little like lobster Pokemon. But I mean, that kind of suits it better. Although I'm pretty sure Chloritizer gets all the same moves that Blastoise gets. Maybe not a Dragon Pulse though, but still, it's kind of predictable. So from Mega Blastoise, it is a little bit difficult. Plus, some people think running Rapid Spin on Mega Blastoise is a good idea. Now, it could be a good idea. Reason why I don't specifically use it, I think it's bad. I don't think your Mega Pokemon that is meant to be one of your best Pokemon on your team, if not your best, should be the Pokemon that's there to like try and get rid of hazards. I think that should be left to another Pokemon. For example, mine is my Mandibuzz. I feel like your Mega shouldn't be using that. I mean, if you're going to give your Mega Rapid Spin, you might as well freaking run another Mega, because I don't think it should really be running that. But that's pretty much it. So, if we look at Water Pulse then, Water Pulse is a 60 base power move. Once it's boosted by Mega Launcher, that makes it a 90 base power move, and obviously if you give it Stab, that should turn it in. That's another 50% boost, which should turn it into 135. Now for Hydro Pump, by the way, that's 100% accuracy as well. For Hydro Pump though, it's a 110 base power move without any ability boost, because it doesn't get one. But then for Stab, also it makes it a 165. Is that right? Yeah, 165, so technically Hydro Pump can hit harder, but you do have a chance to miss. But Water Pulse doesn't miss, it's a little bit less power, but you do have the 20% chance to confuse still. Which I guess is technically good. I wanted this to be like a 2-minute part, but it's nowhere near that. But it depends, so you can swap out the moveset a little bit, it can get Rapid Spin, it gets Ice Beam, you can run Water Pulse. It depends. The moveset I'm running low is this. Maxed out special attack with a modest nature, to make sure I can hit everything as hard as physically possible I can. Which actually is obviously pretty good against Ferrothorns. If you are struggling against Ferrothorns right now, you can 2-hit KO it. Also, as you can see, I'm running the rest into hit points, but a little bit into speed. Now, this speed stat is pretty good. This allows me to outspeed Rotom forms, like Rotom Wash, Rotom-o. Well, technically all of the Rotom forms, except from the original one, that's a Ghost Electric type. All the other forms though, like it changes into, we outspeed them if they haven't got any EVs in speed, so that's pretty good. So Rotom once we outspeed it and can hit it with Dragon Pulse, which is our hardest hit to move. If not, we can, well, technically, I guess Dark Pulse would be the best move to use on it for that 30% chance to flinch. That's pretty good. But anyway, that's it for a little like thing. So with this speed, we outspeed everything that isn't EV trained up to 86, I believe, 86 base speed, and above. And if they are EV trained, I think it's around like if a base 45 and full EV trained with a timid nature or jolly nature, they're a lot speeder, so that kind of sucks as well. But most Pokemon like under 50 don't really run speed in if they're like 50 base, so we should be okay. But anyway, that's that for that. Enter the battles then. Hey guys, Jamiy here today on Roblox. We're playing some more Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, also we are battling Real Dan TDM TV. So let's get into this. So also, Blastoise is going to be our Pokemon for this week. I don't know if I'm going to do the start of this. I think I should just jump into the battle straight away rather than doing like a 10-minute freaking explanation on what I'm doing. If I just explain the video or the battle, means that I might be able to get two battles straight away. I'm actually going to lead off with... Wait, did I swap this out for leftovers? I did, nice. I'm actually going to lead off with the Porygon, which also was the last week. If you want to go check out that, also there'll be a link in the description down below if you want to go check out Porygon Z and how I'm specifically using that one. And that's an okay lead, because also I'm pretty sure I get special attack. Oh no, it's got high special defense, that kind of sucks. But for Blastoise, also is a Mega. We're in Modest Nature. With this specific set that we have maxed out special attack, so when we do Mega Evolve, we do get Mega Launch, which increases 6 moves, which kind of sucks. It only increases for 6 moves. That is one of the worst freaking Mega abilities that exist so far, I'm pretty sure. Very tanky. We gave it a little bit of a speed, so we'll outspeed specific Pokemon. I don't know them off the top of my head. I'll try and put up on screen what base speed that I'll outspeed with Jolly, and then with like with Jolly and Timid versus like Modest and Adamant. I'll just put those on screen and put like an example of Pokemon that should outspeed. So I mean that's pretty good, but like I said, the Mega ability only increases 6 moves, which is Aura Spear, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Water Pulse, Origin Pulse, and Heal Pulse. Although Blastoise doesn't get two of them moves, and I actually spits everywhere, so that's nice. It doesn't get Origin Pulse, that's a Kyogre only move, and it doesn't get Heal Pulse, and we got a Paralyze. That's insane. Paralyze for the first turn, please. No Bug Buzz, that's gonna hit us an okay amount. I guess I'll just I could actually Nasty Plot, but I'll Thunder Wave again. This should be enough to take it down. So kind of sucks for Blastoise. I mean, it's pretty tanky. All the hit point stat is probably just not doing it justice at all. If Blastoise before it megaed, like, okay, I probably should have Ice Beamed. Not the Christmas Sceptile though, so that's fine. Let's go for an Ice Beam, because if it's not a Christmas one, it can't evolve into the one where it absorbs Ice type move, which is good for us. But kind of sucks if the hit point stat was like 90 or 100. The Mega version would be a lot better, and it would actually be worth running. But I think right now it is actually in the tier underused, which is the worst for the Kanto starters. It's technically, oh, we actually tanked to hit Ripped Sceptile then. Oh my gosh, Porygon Z is so good. I really like it. Definitely an underused Pokemon, I feel like. Actually, it might be underused for its tier, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, for the Kantos, everyone picked Blastoise or Charizard, and in the game, technically Blastoise or Squirtle's evolution line was the best one to use, but for the Mega Evolutions, it's definitely the least used one, or the worst one, because also Mega Charizard X is really, really good, just Dragon Dance Sweeper for days. Charizard Y sets up its own stun and it's insane special attack stat. Venusaur gave it the Thick Fat ability, so OP, only technically weak to like Flying and Psychic Clen. So, I mean, just amazing. I mean, it's so good. Okay, I'm actually going to Thunderbolt this. We have the same speed stats, but Volcanions usually aren't EV trained in speed, which is why we have speed it. And damn, can I get Paralyzed again? Flash Cannon Rip. So yeah, kind of stuck for Mega Blastoise even, I should say. I guess I could actually lead off with now, but also Water Pulse, it's not that great, actually, thinking about it. Actually, I think I'll probably like, do a little tutorial on this before I actually do this video, so you probably see something just for this. But I'm gonna like make it like a 2-minute thing, just so people like don't get like bored of it. Because I do make the intro like parts for these videos way too long. It's like a minute, 2 minutes to like explain everything and then get on with the battles. Because I should be able to like fit in 2 battles then. I feel like Doug chose a better lead off here rather than the Blastoise, because we might not outspeed it, but we might. But if we don't, I don't want to get hit really. I'll just go into the Doug Show and take it down. But on our team right now, we have 3 starters. I mean, I'm not complaining about it, because obviously we got rid of the Sceptile, which still was a starter. But we got rid of the Sceptile obviously for a new Mega, and we replaced that Grass-type Pokemon, which I'm not really sure why I didn't keep the Sceptile. 120 base speed is still pretty good. But I decided to swap it out for the Decidueye for the Ghost typing, even though it's not that great, because obviously now this team has 3 Ice weaknesses. And I think 3 electric weaknesses? Is it? No, wait. Electric, ice, ice. Yeah, electric and ice. 3 times weaknesses. Not that great, but it's okay. For Lugia, gonna have to swap out, obviously. Let's go into the, Mandibles could command Toxicate. I mean, that's an okay idea. I'll do that. It's not a shiny one, so there's a good chance it might be a hidden ability one, so that'll kind of suck. Aeroblast, that is fine. For Mandibuzz, a Dugtrio, Heatran Killer. Wait, Speedrill, so it's a Swords but Coffee one. That means it's a Calm Mind one then. I'll just throw a Toxic on it, and that'll be good. Ancient Power. Don't give him stat increases, please. Oh no, it gave him this increases. He got a Swords but Coffee boost and an Ancient Power boost back to back. Oh my gosh, if he gets another Sawbutt's Coffee back to now as well, come on, don't give it to him. It still hasn't shown up yet. Okay, good. Now let's go for a Foul Play. Aeroblast, we can still tank one of those. Actually, might be able to tank another one. Foul Play should be able to hit fairly hard, so that's good. Okay, we can tank one more Aeroblast and can Foul Play KO it. So I'm actually just gonna roost because we can tank another Aeroblast. Because I'm pretty sure I still can heal up more than he damages. Oh, we got crits. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's unlucky. But yeah, I think I'm still gonna do the intro because I forgot to research all this. Because I already looked it up, but I completely forgot because I've been sitting on this Blastoise since I did the Mega Venusaur, and that was a while ago. So yeah, I'm gonna have to hold off on that. Anyway, we are going to have to play this safe. Let's go into the Decidueye and Sucker Punch. I think that's a good idea, right? Sucker Punch away. Is it enough to KO it low? It is not, but the poison will take it down, so that's fine. We're not going to live that. Oh my gosh, we actually did. That's a +1 from a Lugia. I'll take it. I'm actually surprised the Decidueye tanked that. I guess this Lugia is an EV trained special attack. What's his rank low? Who actually how are we battling? Veal DT. Oh, like 1300 rank. I actually thought it was higher rank, but that's fine. Nidoking. We won't outspeed it, so let's just go for the Sucker Punch again. There we are. Like a third of its damage, third of its health, that's nice. A shiny Nidoking, well, that's kind of cool. Okay, then let's go into Dugtrio can just outspeed it straight up and just one-shot it with Earthquake, so I think I'll do that. I haven't even used the Blastoise yet, which is interesting, but Blastoise is meant to be really like a tank, but we don't really need to send it out if we can just use a null Pokemon that speeds it and doesn't take any damage from the opposing Pokemon. I mean, why waste the Mega Blastoise's hit point stat or hit points when I don't need to use it? But I can say for the last like couple of Pokemon, it'll be a tank a ton of hits and deal a ton of damage. So yeah, but I'm gonna still do the intro for this video, mainly for the fact that I want to know specific little roles that Blastoise can like do, like what can outspeed, how much increase or what the ability increases, because I think it's 50%, but I might be wrong. It might be 33.3% chance, or 33.3 increase chance, percentage increase. I don't remember. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure for Water Pulse, getting the boost from it versus Hydro Pump, I think Hydro Pump still hits harder, or it's very, very close. But I still think Hydro Pump will hit harder. Paralyzed, that is nice. We should actually outspeed it low. So get that Mega off, and it's a bug. So, and we could actually Hydro Pump it, but Because this is resisted. I don't remember if a bug resists dark or not, but I know bug is good against dark. RSP is neutral, Hydro Pump's neutral, but they're both boosted. This is boosted by stab, this is boosted by the ability. Let's go for RSP. We don't have many Hydro Pump PP, plus if it misses, I'd rather not risk that missing. Actually, yeah, I mean, if you want to just run Wall Pulse so you don't have to have the chance to miss, then sure, I can understand that, and plus it has the confusion chance as well, but I feel like Hydro Pump is just better for me. RSP, let's see how much this does. Mega... actually KOs it, nice, because I didn't have to risk the miss. Miss. So that's fine. And the Volcano for the lost Pokemon, that actually worked out great. Hydro Pump plan now. Quiver Dance, that could be bad, I guess, but I guess we'll see, right? Hopefully this doesn't miss. I said hopefully it doesn't miss, okay? I said doesn't miss. We could actually just Dragon Pulse it. But we do have the Dugtrio, which has a Focus Sash still, so we should be okay. I'll just Dragon Pulse it, then just for the damage. Quiver Dance again. This is going to suck. That missed though. If we get beaten by freaking Volcarona, that's Quiver Dancing. That did not do a lot at all. Let's go for the Hydro Pump again this turn. We might live. There's actually still Quiver Dancing. Damn. If we hit it and critical hit it, my gosh, that'd be so nice. Here we go. Nice, we hit it. Even with +3, that still does a ton. Hydro Pump again. Is it going to Roost? Is it going to use a Z move? The Bug Z move isn't out yet. Actually, no, it is out. Shoot, I forgot about that. I thought, oh, it's not going to have a Z move, so that should be fine. Savage Spin out, here it is in the game. That's going to be Bug Buzz Lens Z move. I wonder if we can tank it. We are even trying to hit points a little bit. I'm guessing that might have been a physical move, but hey, there we go. First battle. Cool, let's do one more, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, then for the second battle we have Duke the Knight using a Weavile, a Mew, a Gramble, a Altaria, looks like it's going to be a Mega Venusaur, and a Dragonite. Unless it's a Chlorophyll Venusaur, that could be nice. I've outstretched a little bit, but I think it's going to be this one, so we should be fine for that. Also, Mega Venusaur does count Mega Blastoise a ton. We don't have Ice Beam on this, which we could actually run Ice Beam instead of Dragon Pulse, but obviously I wanted to run Dragon Pulse because I've never used it before and I want to see how good it is, but Ice Beam could technically be the better choice, but Hydro Pump can hit ground, but Ice can hit Dragon and ground and flying, where we don't have anything for flying on this right now. So technically, Ice Beam will be a better for coverage, but Dragon Pulse, if you already have Ice on your team, which I only have one Pokemon with Ice, which I guess is fine. So yeah, anyway, let's lead off with the Porygon. I think he's going to lead off with the Weavile for the beat up, if he has beat up, but that's fine. Mew lead off. What did we lead off with again? Porygon, 100 base to a 90 space, physical attack, Rose, Rip. Try attack it then. I mean, it is fairly bulky, so we might struggle against it. We kind of need that special attack increase, but that's fine. We really should save the Porygon Z actually now thinking about it for the Altaria, because obviously Ice is very nice against it. Is it a leftover Mew Psychic? That's fine, we can tank one of those. Like I said, it's not going to get us any leftover recovery, which is nice. I wonder where it is then. So it's not EV Train Speed it looks like, which is nice, so it might be a tank variant. But it's down, so nice. We're going to save the Porygon Z for the Altaria. Porygon Z, I'm pretty sure outspeeds it. They're very similar speeds, I feel like they might be. I don't actually remember what speeds Altaria has. But I know it's got some pretty good bulk. I'm pretty sure it's like 80 base, maybe 70 base speed for Altaria. Weavile is going to come out. Let's go into... do I have a physical tank at all? Delphox is weak to dark and ice. Ice. Only really Blastoise, but it hasn't Mega Evolved yet, so it's not got a lot of its bulk yet. Let me think about this then really quickly. I feel like it'll go for Ice first. So, I mean Dark first. Because also it can hit a lot more of my Pokemon with Dark. Fake Out, perfect actually. Guess I could have gone into the Blastoise. Completely forgot about the Fake Out sets it runs. Let's go for a Foul Play. I'm predicting I was actually going to stay in Power Punch. Fine for me because I went for Foul Play. I was like expecting the Venusaur to come out to predict me going for the Toxic, but that is completely fine with me. If you are wondering though, he has like a 2800 rank. Right here, like, yeah, just over 2800. I also have 3400. After this battle, we should be very close to 3500. So building up the rank again, I think we're like 400 in the last couple of days. So that's good, like 400, 500-ish. So building our rank back up. Doesn't really matter though, because I mean, who really cares? There's the Grand Ball. That's probably has to have Heal Bell on it. It's gonna also use a ooh, wait, I'm actually trying to think. Delphox is a really good lead off right now, right? It's gonna go for Play Rough. I'm gonna swap into the Delphox. I'm gonna go for my Z Fire Blast, which should be able to hit hard. There's a Play Rough. Should have probably predict me and just Earthquake, but that's fine. It can't live a Z move Fire Blast, so it has to swap out. I forgot to put on Psyshock again, but I'll do that later, I guess. I keep saying that and I always forget, but I need to really put Psyshock onto it. Because Psyshock is very nice. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Okay, hopefully this is a quick battle though. Okay, Inferno Overdrive should be able to take down the Grand Ball. There we go. But yeah, Grand Ball actually tanks a lot of the hits from Blastoise, just thinking about it. Because Fighting is resisted by Fairy, Dark's resisted by Fairy, Dragon's immune Fairy is immune to Dragon. So we only have Hydro Pump to really hit that. Is sending out a Dragonite against us? Or Dazzling Gleam Ulan? I mean, oh actually Delphox is Psychic, we should save this for the Venusaur. Waterfall, if we tank that somehow, that would have been amazing, but we didn't. I feel like Decidueye is a good lead off right now, but also Porygon Z, because they're... The Dragon is 100 base speed, right? Could actually send the Blastoise. I doubt it'd have a an electric type move for us, or a grass type move, so Mega Evolve. Let's go for that Dragon Pulse. Wait, he had a Dragonite? Didn't he have an Altaria? Since when did... Wait, what? He has Dragonite and Altaria? I feel like he had an Altaria, not a Dragonite. Am I tripping? I don't know. Oh, he does have a Thunder Freak electric type move. Wow. And I got paralyzed. Don't paralyze me, Lo. Come on. Nice. There we go. Nice. Okay, Dragonite is down. Well, then again, I can't really complain about that because we did get the paralyze at the last battle on the very first turn. There's the Venusaur. That's gonna go for a Giga Drain. Decidueye could try to trap it in, but it has Sludge Bomb. Don't really appreciate Sludge Bomb on this, really, do I? Yeah, I should save the Delphox for this, really. Okay, Dark Pulse or Dragon Pulse? What is the harder hitting move? I want to say... Yeah, a special attack stat though is really, really high. I think Dragon Pulse is right. 85 versus 80. 80 and 110. Also, Grass resists. Well, Venusaur, since the Grass resists this and resists this because of Poison type, so Dragon Pulse is... It's gonna just... Not even a Mega, so it's a Mega Altaria? 19 one-hit KO, that's nice. And we don't get paralyzed, very nice. Didn't do too much though, but that's fine. Just Dragon Pulse again, let him take down this. Giga Drain again. You should only get around like 11 hit points from that. Pretty sure only gains... No, did it gain 50% or 1/3? If it's 1/3, it should gain 11. If it's half, it should gain 15, 16-ish. Somewhere around there. We have Ice, so we could go into the Porygon Z right now. I mean, it could work. Or the Decidueye could work as well. Let's go into the Decidueye. Go for a Sword Dance. Why not? We outspeed it, right? No, he actually outspeeds me. I should do like... Don't poison. Nice. Very nice. Okay, now we get to Spirit Shackle it and then Sucker Punch it. Hopefully we don't get poisoned by this next turn. I don't think Sucker Punch will one-hit KO it because it's not Stab. Spirit Shackle, I don't think again it'll one-hit KO it. That's why I'm going for it first. Don't crit. I do get poisoned, but that we tanked that a lot better than the last turn. Oh, actually, Spirit Shackle just critical hitted it. Nice. I'm taking that. Okay then, Altaria should outspeed us, although if it is a Mega... Is that an Altaria low? I don't remember seeing him have a Dragonite as his part in his party, but I guess it did. Okay, this is a Mega. I don't outspeed it, so we kind of have to Sucker Punch it at this point, although it could... Oh wait, it's not Mega. Is it really not Mega Ring? Even though it has Moonblast? Oh my gosh, I tanked it. Oh, but the poison took me down. No! Okay then, interesting. Let's go into the Porygon and just Ice Beam, right? Because we outspeed it. I think it's like 70 or 80 attack throws again. I'm not getting really lucky with this Porygon Z getting a special attack increase. We keep sending it out against special attack walls, which is not good. But give him the GG. Anyway, that's battles. I'll be back in a second for some damage calculations. And I have hiccups. Okay, then now onto some damage rolls then. So for the first Pokemon we're putting up against Blastoise or Mega Blastoise is going to be Rotom Wash. Also in the little intro I did say that Blastoise with this specific EV train set will outspeed Rotom Washes if they aren't EV trained at all. So that's good because if it is EV trained, it has at least 12 EVs, which will give it 3 stats to speed, which means it will have 211 base speeds. But we should be fine. Rotom Wash is pretty difficult to breed for since also it only can breed with Ditto. So you really right now won't see too many 31 IVs. So we should be fine to like outspeed most Rotom Washes in the game right now. But also, if we were in Dragon Pulse, we can like we have a 8.2% chance to 2-hit KO it. Also, the Rotom Wash, it can only really Volt Switch against us, but if it has Thunderbolt, it'll do a little bit more since also I think that's like a 90 base move. So if it has Thunderbolt, I'm pretty sure that'll be like a 2-hit KO. So I gotta watch out for that. But we have a good chance, like we have a small chance to 2-hit KO it, but we do have Dark Pulse as well, which I did mention in the intro as well. We could use Dark Pulse to have the 30% chance to flinch it. So it is risky, but it could also work, I guess, if you really wanted to. But if you do Dark Pulse and then Dragon Pulse on this specific set of Rotom Wash, which I'm not really sure what people run into it, but if it isn't EV trained special defense at all, it's just like a physical tank, it should be like a guaranteed 2-hit KO, very close to it. But with this specific set that Rotom's running, we can't 2-hit KO with Dragon Pulse and Dark Pulse, or Dark Pulse and then Dragon Pulse. It's just below it. It's like it'll be on like 99.9% of its hit points would be gone. Actually, it would only be on like 0.3% of its hit points left, so it'll be on like 2 hit points pretty much. So gotta be careful about that. But that is Rotom Wash. For our next Pokemon, we have Garchomp. Also, we gotta pop Garchomp up, and the reason why I pop Garchomp was because also I know it's fairly good. It is a Saddle Injury, and it's pretty much the go-to Dragon type Pokemon. If you don't know what to put on your team, like thinking, oh, I've got 5 Pokemon, but I don't know what the 5th one or the 6th one should be. Slap a Garchomp on there. It can work on pretty much any team, pretty much. Also, they'll point up the Garchomp because it's pretty tanky, it's pretty fast. Also, Earthquake is its hard hitting move against us. That'll do 53 to 62.6%. Now, the reason I'll put this up on the screen is because if it's a little bit more EV trained to hit points, we won't be able to one-hit guarantee it with a Dragon Pulse, which is bad. Because the Dragon Pulse is still boosted by our modest and maxed out EVs in special attack, and by the ability, but we still only just one-hit KO it with it only just reaches 100% of its hit points with only 4 EVs into hit points. If this thing has 8 EVs into hit points, it has a very small chance to actually live a Dragon Pulse from us. So if you are using Mega Blastoise, I would really suggest using Ice Beam over Dragon Pulse, but I'm going to try it out to see just how useful Dragon Pulse is. I don't think it's going to be that useful, so I think technically it will be better in Ice Beam, but I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, also Ice Beam on a Garchomp, there's no way it's going to live. But that is it for Garchomp. On to our next Pokemon, and our last one, which is going to be the Ferrothorn. Also got to run Ferrothorn right now. I believe most people are running maxed out hit points and maxed out special defense with a sassy nature, just so Dry Balls will hit harder. And I think they're running in a very similar moveset to this. I don't know if it's Spikes or Stealth Rocks people run, but it doesn't really matter. Also, Mega Blastoise outspeeds a Ferrothorn. Hydro Pump doesn't do too much. It's like a 5-hit KO, not even a 5-hit KO, like a 6-hit KO, maybe even 10-hit KO with the leftovers recovery. Dark Pulse doesn't do too much, like it's a potential 4-hit KO really, but with the leftovers it might be a 5-hit KO. Dragon Pulse, is it really worth just mentioning it? Like, just don't use it. Dragon Pulse is like going to be like a 15-hit KO, no. Mostly, our best move is Aura Spear. Aura Spear will be a guaranteed 2-hit KO even with the leftovers, and also Ferrothorn could set up the Elite Seed, which technically will be able to survive 2 hits, but is it really worth it in the end? Because it's still going to go down from 3 Aura Spears and it's only going to do a little bit of damage, whereas it can just go for the Power Whip and get 60 to 73% damage, although our Mega Blastoise will be able to tank it. So that's that pretty much. I mean, we can 2-hit kill the Ferrothorn. There's no way it'll outspeed us, but it's very low speed stat at base 20. Usually people have like 0 IVs in them and no EVs also make sure that they're even slower, just so there's drop blocking it even harder. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Ferrothorn. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a comment down below if you want to see more Pokemon Brick Bronze and the games on Roblox, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.